Howdy, howdy. Got some Heartbreak in the Junkyard this morning. This poor Chop's old record unit. I know somebody wanted a shout out on Chevy, but this poor Chop shout out. He's crushing his own record. It had 350,000 miles on it, and it was leaking oil out of the head, so he decided to put it out of its misery. Is he gonna cry? Is he gonna cry? I know I would. That was my Chevy truck in there. That guy'd be crying. You gonna be all right, Bubba? Are you sure? Hey, I see it, but I'm not feeling it. Are you gonna get in the truck and cry? Hey, I wouldn't cry in front of nobody else. Now, I sure would hate to crush my Chevy truck, but it made the man a living. More than, I mean, he earned it, definitely put in the work and hauled a bunch of cars. Well, I hope everybody's doing all right. I know it's funky out there, and we'll get through this, guys. We'll get through this. These Ford wheels are always hard to come off. They're like just tight. Always. Mario will get a hammer and smack it. It don't matter, Crown Vics or LTDs or Ford Taurus. Something about the bolt pattern on them Fords are tight. They just don't just fall off. Hardly ever. There you go. There you go. Let's put another one on the rack. We ain't got much to crush. All the car buyers are saying that the phone's not even ringing. That they're getting 2-3 calls a day, which normally they get 15 calls a day, which you might only buy 3 cars off those 15 calls, but they're saying they're not even getting the calls. Nobody's even calling. I figured in a couple of weeks, people are really going to be desperate for money and got to sell something they probably don't want to, something that they had intentions on fixing their junk car. But anyway, we ain't talking about that. We're talking about crushing some cars, some trucks. Don't worry, I'll get another shout out, another Chevy. We get those. Boy, we got a fine day in Dallas, Texas. I think it's going to be like 82. I mean, I left the house in t-shirt. It's definitely spring here in Dallas. All right, let's get I'll go grab one more real quick. I've already got some cars around the rack. Man, I hate to, bring this stuff up, folks, but the social distancing, I got a buddy that's taking it way too far. He's taking it way too far. Every time I call his phone, it goes straight to voicemail. And then 45 seconds later, he calls me back. And I'm like, bro, why is your phone on voicemail? And he's like, I just want to make sure who I'm getting in contact with. It's called caller ID, bro, and you can't get the stupid virus over the phone. Taking it too far, man. My buddy's taking it too far. I know I got a shout out to do on this little one here in a minute. I'm just trying to get some stuff up to the rag. Golly, look at all the mud. This must have been in some field. I almost got stuck trying to look at all the mud slung up on this stupid Mustang. Yeah, they had a hard time getting this one out of some. It's rained. I mean, we had a solid week of rain. Might be another reason why we're not getting calls. People don't want their yards tore up digging these things out. What y'all trying to do? Y'all trying to get fancy over here? I'm trying to get fancy. Heartbreak in a junkyard. Oh, Pork Chop crushed his own. His name's Ronnie. Everybody calls him Pork Chop. I think y'all can see why. I talk so much smack to that guy. Man. We'll crush some more here in a minute. Sorry, folks. Hope that wouldn't. What? Okay. Here we go, Ford meets Chevy. This Ford's on top in this one. Hey, Pork Chop, hang on, let's crush this frame and this other one. That bundle will be done. Keep crushing, Bubba, don't go nowhere. Keep crushing, Bubba. Social distancing doesn't mean put your phone on voicemail. you can still talk to everybody. Jeez. My kid's been doing schoolwork online, but it's weird. The teacher wants to do it at like 5 o'clock in the evening. I mean, that's like dinner time, that kind of stuff. Anyway. Yeah, they got some app everybody can see each other. It's like being in a classroom, but at home. Heartbreak in a junkyard. I think that's like the second. I crushed my own minivan one time, and then there's a guy up here that works with his dad on towing these cars, and he crushed his first car when he turned 16. He had a little Honda Accord, and he ended up crushing it up here. Now Ronnie just crushed his old record unit. Yeah, everybody gets their feelings hurt out here in these junkyards. I mean, it didn't really hurt me to crush that minivan, but there's some sentimental tied to it a little bit. Just mark them or something. All of that's yours? I got some K-frames I need to gather up to go on this load. Got a hard head, one that don't want to come loose. We get them like this every now and then. They go breaker bar and a cheater pipe. There he goes. Once you hear that first click, you're good to go. Get it, Mario. Sometimes you end up just breaking the lug nut, the whole stud. I just set this Dodge truck over here for a minute. It's going to be the bottom car. I know somebody wanted a shout out on the Dodge also. I just
I didn't see this one. This is out. It's just up under everything.
so but this is Ronnie's. You know, he got his heart broke today. Had to crush his old record unit. Trying to make a little longer video. I don't know how much material I'm gonna be getting in the next few days, few weeks. Hey, what mud hole was this stuck in? Did you almost get stuck getting this out? Look at the mud slung all over this car. Watch out, Ronnie. Jeez. Stupid fiberglass hood. Don't get no work done like that. No battery, no battery. Drive on, cowboy, drive on. Right now, somebody's saying, no, cowboy, not the town car. There's a lot of fans of these big body cars. That was kind of a surprise to me. I didn't know how many people really liked them. This will be my top car when the Dodge truck here gets done. This is single car crushing, one at a time. I mean, I guess I could save 3 or 4 and then crush them all at the same time. But that's kind of how the way we do it. I would have waited to crush the rest of them all together. Mario jumped over here and knocked these out real quick, or I'd have just... Hang on, I got a couple more. I wish there's a better way to get rid of these, but this is, you know, I can only play with the cards I got. Sometimes I stuff them inside the car, and sometimes I just make a sandwich. Man, I really don't like how that one strut's hanging out the side of the bag. I had it in there. I had it in there. The piddliest stuff. The piddliest stuff sometimes. Let's get this one tossed up in there. Easy, easy, easy. You got it up in there. Easy, easy. There we go. Drop it. Hammer down. Hammer down. Everybody be cool, be friendly, be kind, be careful. We're gonna get through this. So I made a little longer video for everybody. Some people like it. Some people wish I'd shut up. That ain't gonna happen. Y'all be careful and be kind. Quit hoarding the toilet paper. Thank ya.